good first day. You know, we brought a lot of people back. So on both sides of the ball, you know, we put a couple new wrinkles in, but to be honest, it felt really smooth. Everybody was sort of on their toes, but knew what we were doing. And like I said, it's almost a veteran team coming back basically. So everybody knows what we're doing, knows the offense, knows the defense. So we all felt good and we're moving fast out there. Not really teaching, but just working.
It seemed funny to call it a veteran team, given how young you guys were last year.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows sort of the talent we have on this team and sort of how much we have progressed as a team from where we were. So, you know, I think we have under 10 seniors this year on the team, but you know, we have a lot of returners, starting returners, and you know, we feel like an older group of guys just because we've been playing for a year or two together, and you know, we all feel that connection between each other.
What with your offensive line, it seems like, you know, that's been the area of unrest the last 2 years.
Yeah.
There are still some question marks. How much does maybe that offensive line coming together, how much does that make a difference if you want this offense to be special like maybe it could be this year?
Huge. And you know, I have so much respect for that O-line. I mean, they've worked year in and year out, and they're a greatly talented group of guys. And Jake Brindle's leading them as the center. But you know, we have Malcolm coming in, and we have a lot of guys stepping up to the plate. And you know, with them having a year under their belt, working together from last year, and Jake being here for 2 years with me, I think we've sort of developed the connection we need to have, and now everything's been a lot more smoother.
You've gotten used to not having X on that side yet?
Yeah, you know, to be honest, X was he's a great player, and whatever team picks him up is going to have a great tackle, guard, whatever they may use him as. But at the end of the day, you know, right now we have the people we have on the team. So, you know, we're going to use them and we'll work with it.
Jordan says you guys are going to go faster. You're already trying to go faster.
Yeah.
How much faster?
A lot faster. A lot, even though it's hard to say. But you know, we have limits and expectations we have, but we're trying to push those expectations and push those limits of what we really can achieve as an offense. So, you know, last year we thought we were fast, but I feel like this year we can be even faster. So, you know, we're changing some things up with the offense, changing some things up with the calls, just to be able to give us that extra second or extra 5 seconds of not having to do so much, but rather just keep it really short and then get to the play.
You cleared this with Nick Saban?
Yeah, I know. He probably doesn't want it, but yeah.
What did you try to focus on during the offseason personally?
Just being a quarterback. I think the one thing, you know, you can focus on footwork and all that stuff, but you know, a big part of being a quarterback is really understanding the game and really getting into knowing the defense, knowing a defense, knowing what they're doing, why they're doing it, knowing our offense, and knowing why we're doing what we're doing, and really understanding the deeper thoughts behind you know, the game and understanding just the game of football. So that's really what I worked on this offseason is going in the film room, taking notes, reading over, talking to a lot of NFL quarterbacks, just taking knowledge from them and really just getting to know the game more and working on my footwork.
Who did you talk to?
A couple quarterbacks. I've got in contact with Phillip Rivers, Tim Tebow, and a couple of them, but they have so much knowledge to give, and you know, they're really good quarterbacks, knowledgeable of the game, and you know, they showed a lot of knowledge.
Anything specifically you did different to learn the game a little bit more this offseason than maybe you did any other one?
I think really dive into the game. I think, you know, most of the time you get so caught up with understanding just the concepts without understanding what I was just saying, you know, why we're doing it and what the defense is doing to try to stop us. And I think when you get to that and you really understand that, then you can start picking up a lot more of what you're trying to do.
So more like the strategy, what the other team is thinking, that sort of stuff.
Trying to do and how to attack all that.
You're just trying to make sure you don't, you know, maybe run as much as you did towards the end of last season, so you don't get too banged up.
You know, it is what it is. You know, we have great running backs. Obviously, last year our running backs got a little injured and dinged up, but this year, you know, we're all healthy right now, and we're going to be a good team. You know, if I got to run, I'm going to run. But at the end of the day, you know, we have running backs for a reason, so I'm going to give them the ball and let them do what they do best with it.
Jordan said a few days ago that you guys were maybe going to go a little bit more vertical this year. Do you feel like that's the case?
Yeah. And, you know, it's another thing with having the chemistry between the O-line, me, and the receivers and knowing where they're going to be. And, you know, like I said, the defenses that we're trying to attack and what we can do versus what defenses.
How prepared are you guys for Pac-12 title and playoff expectations that'll be around this team?
You know, there's a lot of expectations, but like I keep saying every year, you know, our expectations are probably higher than most individuals have on us from the outside looking in. But you know, as a team and as a leader of the team, you have to keep the team within ourselves and not really look at the outside of what everybody expects of us. You know, all that really doesn't matter if you don't perform on the field from day one and consistently throughout the end of the season. So right now we're going to take it. You know, we're thinking our season starts today. So we're going to take it, practice hard today, learn from today, take it one day at a time, and keep moving. And at the end of the season, when you take it day by day, then all that stuff will come with it.
There's some more expectations on you too. They already rolled out the Hundley for Heisman stuff. What do you think of all that campaigning?
It's a blessing, honestly, to be able to have an opportunity like that. For, you know, a lot of people would want something like that, but you know, you can't really get caught up with it. I think I just got to keep doing what got me here, and I think that's working hard, understanding the game, learning, and really just bonding with this team and getting the family atmosphere so we can really go out there and play for each other.
Miles Jack is talking about 100 tackles and 10 touchdowns. Any?
It's stick to his 100 tackles. Stick to his 100 tackles.
Let's get Miles in here, guys.
Cool.